Hi, just sharing this mini album I just completed today. It's for a custom order from a coworker. I had made her wedding mini album and she liked it really much, so she asked me to make the album for her first baby, the first pictures. So she asked me an album big enough to fit the 4x6 pictures without cutting them, and she also provided me with a list of the pictures she wanted to include in the album, as well as the title she wanted. And also she told me that she wanted to include those pictures, you know, when you go to the hospital and they look in your belly to see the baby, things like that. I don't know the name of that, so excuse me. And yeah, so I made an 8x8 chipboard album and I used duct tape for the binding, and the spine looks like this. I used felt for it and I like it because it reminds me of a baby's blanket, so it's really soft and cute. And here's the name of the baby, and this is a Tim Holtz crunch board, let's call it thingy. And I put here the new Prima Bling. They are amazing. I love the colors, I love the cut, I love them. They are amazing. Okay, I feel like eating them. They look like candy to me. Okay, so here on the front, the paper I used was a die cut, and I just cut the sides and used this one and this one to make some kind of a framing for the front. And yeah, the paper collection I used is from Best Creation. It's the Safari Boy, and I really like them when I bought them because they're glittery, some of them, and second, because of all the animals. I really like the lion, the giraffe, and the little monkey there. So I already had the papers when she asked me to make the album, so I showed them to her and she liked them. And also she showed me how she was gonna decorate the baby's room, and look at that, all the little animals. Woohoo! She's gonna display the album in the baby's room, so it's gonna fit, it's gonna be super cute. So okay, the giraffe I cut out of one of the sheets and I backed it on chipboard, and this frame is a 6x frame, and I just painted it and put one coat of UT on it. And the letters are from Fancy Pants Happy Together collection. And here on the side I just have two layers of this pretty crocheted lace, as well as this, which is from Carla001. It's not on her Etsy. In fact, I've never seen it on her Etsy. She just sent it to me one day as a thank you for my order. And this is white, but I just used a mixture of Tim Holtz vintage photo, re-inker, and water, and I really like the color it turned out. I tried a couple of Lindy's, but I really didn't like what the glitter was doing to it for this album, so this turned out to be perfect for this. And also the bag is the same paper as the giraffe. It was one of the B-sides, so I used that on the back. And it was also one of the two sheets I had left. And yeah, that's another thing. I only had one paper pack and it comes with one sheet of each, and there were a couple of sheets which I didn't like to put, like this one with the leaves and this one with the circles, and sorry, this one here was too orange, and this one as well as this one. I think they were not like baby enough looking, so there are a couple of them that I couldn't well, I didn't want to use, and this one also. So I was stuck with not a lot of papers I could choose from, and since this is an 8x8, I had to find a way of maximizing it. So I decided to use the same sheet on each 2-page spread, and of course if I cut a 12x12 in half, I have a 6x6 and the page is 8x8. So I had to come up with a solution, which is I put borders on the top and bottom I punched with a border punch, and that's what I did on each page to be able to have enough papers. So it was pretty much drama, this album. It was the most difficult album I've ever made. Oh my god. So this is more of this lace on the front that I colored brown. This is what it looks like when it's not colored. Obviously white, you know what it is, but anyway. So it's really cute. So I used it to hide the duct tape that was behind. So the first page here is where the pictures of the inside of her belly will be. And it says, "Love is the master key which opens the gates of happiness," and it's from Oliver Wendell Holmes. And the reason I put that there is because first I used this gorgeous gate from Giraffe, and I just thought that since the gates will open on the baby in the making, and also that this baby was created with love because they really love each other very much and just got married not long ago, and they were trying to conceive for a very long time, and she was getting discouraged about it. She was scared it was not going to happen ever. So just to say that I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. It's just to say that with love everything is possible, and also that dreams really do come true. So it's just kind of for them because it goes with their story, you know. So here I put a key, which I forgot to tie a little something around it before I glued it, but I was getting tired. This is the last page I did. Well, that and the cover were the last things. And so this is from a spray from Recollections that Sherry sent me. Thank you, Sherry. I really love them, and I used one here. I just cut it apart, and a couple of those flowers from I Am Roses, and it opens up, and I'm gonna put it on its back because it's gonna be hard otherwise. So it opens up like this, and you have the first picture here at 12 weeks, the second one at 19 weeks, and the last one at 27 weeks. So yeah. And this one here is the page where it's gonna go the picture of the baby. So I left it pretty simple because this one was pretty busy already. And this one here is where the picture of her and the baby and the dad and the baby will be. So here it says love, and here it's together is the place to be, and that comes from a border from the Happy Together collection by Fancy Pants. And because the papers, I didn't like the colors that much, I didn't like all this orange, I kind of tried to hide it with vellum so it makes it pop a little less. So on the top are some foam letters that I got at the dollar store, and I'm thinking I will put glossy accents on them, but I'm not sure yet. I like the soft touch that there is to it. And those are the stickers from the collection. I put one each side, each side. And those are the I Am Roses flowers, the little ones, they're so cute. Here is the grandparents pages. So it says proud grandparents with a couple of butterflies here and there, and this I added a little heart to the elephant. I glossy accented the heart. This is from Carla's Etsy. This was a border in the collection. And what else? Oh, this is a little sticker, happiness, that comes from this pack here of letters from Cosmo Cricket, and they're right there at the bottom. So I just placed it there. And this says, what babies, what a wonderful way to start people. Some more of this spray, another butterfly. And this video is getting long. And here's the Godparents. So this is a lion, the chipboard lion, and I placed just a sticker on top because I wanted this page to be with yellow, But this lion, I don't remember what color was his face. I think it was green or something. So I just disguised it with this mask. And there's a couple of butterflies, another border, and here I stamped that with a fancy pants stamp. And this is a flower from the stickers, and I added this one on top, and I stamped those leaves and the stem. And I have more foam stickers, which are American crafts. And the next one is this is where the picture of her husband and their baby will be. And it says babies are angels with invisible wings. And here I cut some wings out of vellum paper. I just took the Tim Holtz grunge board wings I had from a grunge board shapes pack that I had purchased a long time ago. So I traced them and put them there. At first I did them in transparency, but they were a little bit too invisible for me. So I did that, and to hide the boo-boo I made here and there with the glossy accents that I put too much of it, I just put those little hearts. And here is the picture of the baby and the two cousins, so the three cousins together. So it says cute cousins, 3 hearts here, because I had 3 circles here, and I thought I'm a little OCD somewhere in the brain, so I do things that sometimes I can't explain, but I needed to have 3 and 3 here. Don't ask why. And here it says cuddly with the little chipboard giraffe, and here I put a little bow around the neck. And this is the same ribbon that I put at the top here. And here's another border. And that's it. That's the backs. The back. Oh, the backs. That's the back. So it's a 12 minutes video. I wonder how many people will have stayed until the end to watch it. Thank you so much if you did, and have a nice evening. Bye.